Jai Hind children, welcome in your Maths Live class. In today's class, we will start exercise 7a and I am going to solve all odd number questions from 1 to 10. Clear? Because this is 7th chapter, so 7 is odd number, so I will choose all odd numbers for classwork and I will give all even number questions for homework. Is it clear to all of you? Okay. Now let's start with the first question. Now if you will see the first question from your book, this is 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. Let's solve this, children. How to solve this question? Okay, 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. This is the question. Now, I am going to write it on the board and you will see it, how to solve it. We will find the value of x as well as we have to check it. Can you see this? Solve the following questions. Check your result in each case. So children, we will check it also. First we will solve for x is equal to the value, okay, and then we will solve whether our answer is correct or not. Now the question is 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. Let's see how to solve it. Question number 1. 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. This is the question. 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. So children, you can see which one is the variable term here, which contains the variable. X is the variable, that's why this is the variable term. And 5 along with minus, this is a constant term. So our first step should be to separate the variable at one side and constant on other side. So let's see how I will solve. I am solving 3x minus 5 so that 3x variable term is on one side and now I will transpose 5 to RHS. It is minus 5. So when minus 5 will be transposed to RHS right hand side, minus will become plus. Its sign will change. Always when you will shift the whole term to other side, positive will become negative and negative will become positive. So it will be 0 is already on this side, so write down 0, and minus 5 when it will shift to this side, it will become plus 5. Clear? Now let's solve. 3x is equal to 5. 3x is equal to 5. Now you can see 3 is already attached with x. It is still with x and we have to find the value of x. So we have to separate it. We have to make it alone. So how we will separate 3 with this? It is in multiplication. It is in multiplication. So when 3 will be transposed to other side, 3 will go for division. 3 will go for division. So x is equal to 5 is already on RHS side. Now 3 is in multiplication here. Now 3 will shifted here and it will go for division. That's why the value of x is 5 by 3. Children, you can see this 3 is only here it is positive and here also it is positive. Why beta? Because we are not shifting the whole term. We are transposing only a part of the term. This is the whole term and we are transposing 3 only to other side. That's why only 3 will go. Its sign will not change. So the answer is x is equal to 5 by 3. Now how to check? How to check? How to check it? Just write down the Question first. 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. Put the value of x which you have find right now. The value of x is how much? 5 by 3. The value of x is 5 by 3. So put the value of x as 3. 5 by 3. Okay. So 3x is how much? 5 by 3. Minus 5 is equal to 0. Now we will solve LHS as well as RHS, and if the LHS is equal to RHS, left hand side is equal to right hand side, then our answer is correct. Now this 3 and 3 can be cancelled out, isn't it? And 5 minus 5 is how much? 0. Only 5 is left, children. And 5 minus 5 is 0. And on that side it is again already 0. That's why LHS is equal to RHS. You will write down here. What you will write? LHS is equal to RHS. I think it is visible. LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, our answer x is equal to 5 by 3 is correct. So, in this way, we will solve the questions. First, you will find the unknown value, that is variable. Now, whatever the value of that variable you obtain, you will put it in the question. In place of x, you will write down its value, 5 by 3, and solve for LHS as well as RHS. Okay, if LHS is equal to RHS, then our answer is correct. Now children, let's see. This is the question. Now let's go for the next question. Now I will solve third question. Let's see the third question. This is the third question. 7 minus 5x is equal to 5 minus 7x. So quickly write down the question in your notebook. Come on children, write down the question. I am also writing on the board. Meanwhile, just write down question number 3 only. Question number 3 is, quickly write down children, 7 minus 5x, 7 minus 5x after that equal to sign 5 minus 7x, 5 minus 7x. Okay, now let's see, I have written it on the board. 7 minus 5x is equal to 5 minus 7x. This is our third question. I will pick all odd questions for classwork. Okay, now we have to find the value of x and then we will check it also. So let's separate the variable term on one side. Children, how many terms? 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 4 terms are there in this equation. And how many variable terms are there? This is a variable term and this is also a variable term. Variable term means which contain variable in it. X is the variable, that's why it is a variable term. And 7x is also a variable term. So I am transposing all the variable term at one side. So now if you will shift 7x to this side, okay, 7x to this side, this is minus 7x. Minus 7x, when it will shift to this side, it will become plus 7x. So I am writing 7x. Okay, plus in the beginning, it's plus. Minus 7x, when it transpose to left hand side, its sign will change. We are shifting the whole term. So minus will become plus. And on this side, this is a variable term. So I am going to write here and it is having minus sign. So minus 5x is equal to, on this side constant term is there, that is 5, write it down, and this 7 when transposed to right hand side, 7 will become minus 7. So we have to write minus 7. Okay children, can you see it? I have separated the variable term. Minus 5x is already on this side, so it will be here only along with the sign. When minus 7x is transposed to left hand side, minus 7x will become plus 7x. Sign will change. 5 is already on this side, so there will be no change. But from here 7 is going to that side. So 7 sign will change. 7 is positive, now it will become negative. Children, clear? Now let's solve for this. 7x minus 5x. We are having 7x as well as 5x and we have to subtract. So 7 minus 5. 7 minus 5 is 2x. That is equal to 5 minus 7. One is positive, one is negative. We will subtract. Same here. We have done. Same case here. One is positive, one is negative. We will subtract from bigger number. 7 minus 5 is 2. But sign of bigger number. Which one is bigger number? 7. And its sign is minus. So, sign of bigger number will come. 2x is equal to minus 2. Now, next step. X is equal to minus 2. This is already on that side. This 2 will shift it, transpose to RHS. Only 2 will go. It is in multiplication. It is in multiplication. So, I am shifting a part of it, transposing a part of it. So, 2 will be transposed to that side. 2 is in multiplication. So, 2 will go for division. Yes. Now, x is equal to how much? 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2. So, minus 1. The value of x is now minus 1. This is our answer. What is this? Our answer. Okay. Now, if you have to check it, how you will check it? What we will do, children? We will put the value of x wherever x is in the question. And we will see whether our LHS is equal to RHS or not. So, I have to erase it, children, because it's big one. Okay. For the checking portion, I have to erase this. So, I will leave the question and the rest part I will erase. You can write the answer x is equal to minus 1 here. X is equal to minus 1. This is your answer. So, now erase all the part. Only the question is left. Only the question is left. Now, put the value of x as minus 1. So, 7 remains 7 minus 5. Till here, no change is there. In place of x, we will write minus 1 and keep it in bracket because it is minus. Is equal to 5 minus 7, and now in place of x, what we will write? Its value, minus 1. Clear? Wherever you find x, put its value. You will write down substituting the value of x as minus 1. Now, 7 minus 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5, and minus will become plus. Why plus? It is a multiplication. Minus 5 into minus 1 is plus 5. 5 ones are 5, positive 5. Same sign, positive will come. In this way also you can learn. Is equal to 5. Same sign, children, before and after the bracket. Same sign is there. That's why positive will come. Okay. Or you can remember in the product form also. Minus 7 into minus 1 is plus 7. Minus will become plus. 7 plus 5 is 12. 5 plus 7 is 12. LHS is equal to RHS. Hence x is equal to minus 1. Our answer is correct. Clear? So, in this way, we can solve this question. Clear? Now, let's solve the next question. Next question is, I think it's clear now, children? In this case, there is one variable but on both sides. So we will separate the variable on one side and constant on other side. After finding the answer, we will put it in the place of variable and we will check whether our left hand side is equal to right hand side or not. If it is equal, it means whatever we have find right now, that x is equal to -1, it is correct. Okay. Now let's see the next question. Question number 5. Children, quickly write down in your copy. I am also erasing my board and I am going to write down the question. 5th question, children. Write down 5th question. What is the 5th question? 2 into x minus 2. Write down, children, from your book. 2 into x minus 2 plus 3 into 4x minus 1. Okay, still it is not an equation. Write down equal to, then it will be converted into equation. Equal to 0. This is the question. 2 into x minus 2, I am checking it, children. Plus 3 into 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now see, I have written on the board. Okay. Now let's solve it. How we will solve? It's a bracket one. If you will find the bracket, first you will open this bracket. How? By multiplying this number which is outside the bracket in the inner terms. Now 2 will multiply with x also and 2 will multiply with 2 also. In the same way, 3 will multiply with 4x also and 3 will multiply with -1 also. In this way we can open the bracket. So let's open the bracket. 2 into x, 2x. Plus minus, see the sign. Plus minus is minus. 2 twos are 4. 2 twos are 4. Plus plus will come. 3 fours are 12x. Plus minus, different sign, children. If the signs are different, minus will come. Plus minus minus and 3 into 1, 3 ones are 3 is equal to 0. Clear? Now total 4 terms and at that side it is 0. So here we will separate the variable term on one side, we will keep it on LHS and we will we will transpose all the constant term on RHS on right hand side. So let's solve it, children. 2x plus 12. These two are variable terms. So keep it on this side. It is your choice. You can keep it here or on that side. I am choosing to keep it here. 2x plus 12x is equal to, on that side 0 is there. Okay. When -4 will transpose to RHS, -4 will become +4 and -3 will become +3. So in this way we have transposed all the constant term to RHS. Okay, separating variable term on one side and constant term on other side. This is our step. Now just solve it. 2x plus 12x, both were positive, so we will add them. 14x is equal to, when you will add all three, 0 plus 4 plus 3, the answer will be 7. Clear? Now x is equal to 7. This 14 will be transposed to that side. It is in multiplication with x. 14 is in multiplication with x. So it will go for division without changing the sign, children, because we are shifting a part of a term. We are not transposing the whole term like this. It's a whole term. When it will transpose to that side, sign will change. But here this is a whole term and we are transposing a part of it, so sign will not change. No need to confuse. 14 will remain 14 there. So, and it is in multiplication, that's why it is going for division. Now solve it children. 7 ones are 7 and 7 twos are 14. So what is the answer? X is equal to 1 by 2. Many times children used to write 2 only. They used to see this 2 and they used to write 2 only. No, it is 1 in the numerator and 2 in the denominator. So take care while writing the answer also. X is equal to 1 by 2. This is the final answer. And now what you have to do? You have to check it. So what I will do? I will substitute the value of X as 1 by 2 in the question. Okay, let's see. I am erasing my board. X is equal to 1 by 2. I am writing here my answer. Okay, and now I will leave the question only and the rest of the portion I have to erase. Now what I am going to do, beta? I am going to check it whether my answer is correct or not. Okay, I will not wait for my answer booklet. I will not wait for any other one. I can check it by myself. How? By substituting the value which I have find in the question. Wherever X is, write down 1 by 2, 1 by 2. So just see, 2, X in place of X, it is 1 by 2 minus 2 plus 3, 4. In place of X, you will write 1 by 2 minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, after substituting the value, we will get the situation in this way. Now solve it children. You can't cut in this way. Never ever simplify in this way because it is inside the bracket there are 2 terms. It's not about the whole one, it's 2 terms. So first you will simplify the bracket. How you will simplify children? This is a fraction form and this is a number, integer. So how you will solve? You can put 1 in this way, okay, and solve the bracket. Cross multiply, 1 into 1, 1 into 1, 1, minus 2 into 2, 2 2s are 4, upon 2 1s are 2. Or you can apply chapter number 2 fraction method, that take the LCM, make it equal to the LCM and then solve it. You can apply that one also. I am solving it in a quicker way, so I have cross multiplied. 1 into 1 is 1 minus 2 into 2, 2 2s are 4 and then 2 into 1, that is 2, plus 3. Now here this is in multiplication, so you can simplify. It is in multiplication, so you can directly simplify here that 2 1s are 2 and 2 2s are 4. Okay, so what is left? 2 into 1, 2 1s are 2 minus 1. Only this much portion is left and then is equal to 0. Clear? Now solve. 2 into 1 minus 4. 1 is positive, 1 is negative. You will subtract 1 from 4, then minus 3 will come, sign of bigger number will come, divided by 2, plus 3, 2 minus 1 is 1, is equal to 0. Now the next part. Now children, you can see, now these two can be simplified, not here, because there are 2 terms, but now see this one, see the value inside the bracket, it is only 1 term. So now you can simplify. 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2. How much is left? Minus 3. Minus 3 plus 3 1s are 3 is equal to 0. Minus 3 plus 3. 0 is equal to 0. LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, our answer X is equal to 1 by 2 is correct. Clear? Okay. So quickly solve this question and then we will move ahead with our next question. Question number 7. Let's see what is question number 7. Now children, as you can see, question number 7 is 2x minus 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 5 minus x, and I have written it on the board also. Okay, 2x minus 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 5 minus x. Now let's see how to solve these type of questions. Okay, children, can you see there are some denominators, isn't it? Here also it is 3 and on that side also it is 5. So whenever you see such type of question and you have to solve for the unknown variable, that is x, y, z, whatever, if you will see some denominators, then we will focus on the denominator first. We will remove it. We will remove it from here. How we will remove it, children? By multiplying the LCM of these denominator on both sides. If you will take the least common multiple of these denominator, definitely somewhere if you will multiply it, then it will be erased, it will be cancelled out from the denominator, isn't it? If you will collect all the denominators, find out its LCM and then simplify it, then you will see that there will be no denominator after that. So let's solve it. Right now it looks pretty complex, isn't it? But within one line you will find it very easy. How? Let's see. Let's solve it. Collect all the LCM. So LCM of, what are my denominators? 3 and 5. So LCM of 3 and 5 is how much, children? 15. LCM of 3 and 5 is 15. Both are prime numbers. So its LCM will be its multiplication. 3 and 5 is 15. Now what you will do? On LHS as well as on RHS, multiply this LCM. Multiplying LCM on both sides. Why on both sides? Because there is an equality sign. So if you will multiply 15 to LHS, you have to multiply 15 to RHS also. So I am going to multiply 15 in LHS as well as on RHS. With whom I will multiply? With the given question. LHS part. 2x minus 1 by 3. So this is my LHS part. 2x minus 1 by 3. Clear? So see, and 15 will multiply with this. So write down the right hand side part, this one. Now children, simplify it as we used to simplify the earlier cases. How to open this bracket? How to open this bracket? 15 will multiply with this first and 15 will multiply with the second term. So 15 into 2 plus will come. 15 into 2, 15 2s are 30, 30x. Minus, why minus? Plus minus will become minus. Different sign, so minus will come. 15 into 1 by 3. Write down 15 into 1 by 3. This we know easily. 15 into 2 is 30, we have written. But 15 into 1 by 3 is what? We have to write. Is equal to, again 15 into 1 by 5. Multiply 15 with the first term. 15 into 1 by 5. Then minus. Why minus, children? Outside it is positive. Positive plus minus. Different sign. Plus minus will become minus. 15 will multiply with the second term. 15 into x. 15 into x will be 15x. You can write it directly. Now can you see here? Can you simplify this? 3 ones are 3 and 3 5s are 15. Simplify. And 5 ones are 5 and 5 3s are 15. It's also simplified. So you can see now there is no denominator. Clear? First take the LCM of all the denominators which is there in the question. Multiply that LCM on both sides. Why on both sides? Because of this equality sign. Whatever we will do here, we will do the same action on that side. Multiplication, so multiplication on that side with the same number and solve it. Open the bracket and solve it. How much is left now? 30x minus 5 ones are 5, 5, and in denominator 1 is there, so no need to write, is equal to 3 ones are 3 minus 15x. Clear? Now it's easy now. What we will do now? What is our next step? Come on. Our next step is separating variable term on one side and constant term on other side. First we have removed this denominator. It was very complex earlier. No, it's not complex. But the children used to assume it. That's why never ever assume that this is a complex one. See, it is very easy, isn't it? It's very easy, children. Separate variable term on one side. 30x minus 15 will come to this side. It will become plus 15. The whole term is shifting. Minus 15 will come here and it will become plus 15. Sign will change. Is equal to 3 is already there. So 3 will remain 3. Now if minus 5 will transpose to other side, so minus 5 will become plus 5. The word is transpose. Many times I am saying shifting because you may know you know these words as in common, but the main word is transposing. Transposing minus 5 to RHS, right hand side. Minus 5 will become plus 5. Now children, solve it up. 30 plus 15x, it is 45x is equal to 8. 45x is equal to 8 and x is equal to 8 by 45. This is our answer. X is equal to 8 by 45. Clear? You can solve it in easier way also, that separating variable term on one side and constant term on other side, and then finding the LCM to solve it. You can choose any method. It's not compulsory that you will solve in this way. I have introduced the denominator concept in this question only because after this you will get various type of question where you will find the denominators. So whenever you see the denominator, first try to remove it. How you will remove it? By taking the LCM of those denominator which is given in the question. Multiply it on both sides, solve it and find the answer. So the answer is 8 upon 45. 8 by 45 cannot be divided, cannot be solved further. It will be converted into decimal. So we will not do that. We will write 8 by 45 as it is. Clear? And now you can check its answer. Clear? Want to check? You can do it. Just check it and then find out that whether the answer is correct or not. Now children, our next question is ninth question. X by 2 plus x by 4 is equal to 1 by 8. Quickly solve this, write down the question and then we will solve it. I am going to solve question number 9, and now the check part you will do. It will improve your practice session. Okay. The check part will be done from your side. Till question number 10 we will do check option, and after that you can do it in your rough one, or if you want to do, you can do. It's your choice children, but till question number 10 we will do the check part also. So our next question is question number 9. It is x by 2 plus x by 4. X by 2 plus x by 4 is equal to how much? 1 by 8. X by 2 plus x by 4 is equal to 1 by 8. Now let's see the board work. I have written. Now denominators. What to do? Either you solve the LCM for LCM part and then solve it x is, the value of x as 1 by 8 on that side, or just do what we have done in the previous question. What was that? Collect the denominator and find out its LCM. So write down the LCM. LCM of 2, then 4 and 8. LCM of 2, 4 and 8. How much, children? Come on, tell me. Let's find out. 2, 4, 8. You know it very well that the answer is 8. But how we will solve? How you will find the LCM of all the denominators? 2 ones are 2, isn't it? 2 twos are 4 and 2 fours are 8. It can further be simplified by 2. Okay. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. Still, one more is left. So 2 ones are 2. So this is our LCM. Multiply these 1, 2 into 2 into 2. 2 twos are 4, 2s are 8. So what is the LCM? LCM of 2, 4 and 8 is 8. Okay, this is the way to solve the LCM part. Now, what we will do? We will multiply this LCM on both sides. Whatever our LHS is, whatever our RHS is, we will multiply 8 on both sides. Multiply 8 on both sides and keep the bracket, children, because this 8 will multiply with both the terms. Whatever the terms are there on left hand side, this will multiply with them, with all of them. So that's why I am keeping the bracket. Now whatever LHS is, write down x by 2 plus x by 4. Here. Keep the bracket. Why? Because 8 will multiply with the first term also, 8 will multiply with the second term also. And here only 1 by 8, only one term is there, so write down 1 by 8. But keep the bracket, children. Now open the bracket. Multiply this 8 with all the terms. 8 will multiply with the first term, 8 into x by 2. You cannot solve in this way, children. Never ever, because there are 2 terms, 2 or more than 2 terms. So you cannot solve this, children. That will be wrong. So never ever solve. Generally the children used to do, it's 2, it's 8, just cut it down. No. See, there are 2 terms. We cannot simplify in this way. Here we can, because inside the bracket only one term is there, so we can simplify. So 8 will multiply with the first term, 8 into x by 2, plus 8 will multiply with second term, 8 into x by 4. 8 into x by 4 is equal to 8 into 1 by 8. Clear? Now solve it. How? This in multiplication we can simplify it. 2 ones are 2 and 2 fours are 8. Denominator out. 4 ones are 4 and 4 twos are 8. Denominator 8 ones are 8, 8 ones are 8. Now what is left in the numerator? 4 into x, 4x plus 2 into x, 2x is equal to, nothing is left means 1. You will write 1, children. If nothing is left, please write down 1. No need to write 0. 1 is there. 1 into 1, 1 by 1, that is 1. Now solve this. Still we have to find the value of x. At this moment we have simplified for denominator. Now there is no more denominator. In the question there are 3 denominators. Now at this step there is no denominator. So how to remove those denominators? You know it very well. Take the LCM, multiply it on both sides and then solve. Now 4x plus 2x, how many x are there now? Add them, children. Like term, this is like term having same variable with the same power. So 4x plus 2x will become 6x is equal to 1. We can add x with the x, okay? 4x and 2x. Yes, we can add. If the question is 4x plus 2, we can't add because we need x in all the terms to add them. So x is here, yes, we can add or subtract them. So 4x plus 2x is 6x is equal to 1. Now x is equal to 1 by this 6 will be now in denominator. Here it is in multiplication, it will go for division. So what is the value of x? The value of x is 1 by 6. Children, I am writing here, but in your notebook you will write just below it and write down in a proper way that this is your answer. X is equal to minus 6. And then do the check part also. Till 10th question we will do the check part. And after that the questions were bigger, so we will find the value of variable only. We will not solve for the check portion. If you are interested, you can solve. Clear? So this is the question till 1 to 10 we have solved, but I have picked all odd numbers. Now what is your homework? At your home, what you will do, you have solved this classwork right now. Okay, now what you will do in your homework notebook, you will write down all even number questions. That is question number 2, question number 4, 6, 8 and 10. Total 5 questions. I have solved 5 questions. Now it's your turn to solve 5 questions. All even number question in your homework notebook. If you have not formed the homework notebook, then what you will do? Just solve all first classwork, and then after classwork write down today's date and start doing the homework. So in this way you will cover all 1 to 10 questions from exercise 7a. Am I clear? If you have made the homework copy, it's very good. Write down classwork that I will solve, that write down all in classwork notebook, and whatever I am giving homework, write down it in your, solve it in your homework notebook. Otherwise maintain it in a same copy, but it should be a register one. Clear, children? And if you feel that in some questions you may face problem, maybe, then try to see it again. First see the question again, reverse it back, replay it and see how I have solved, and then try to solve all the homework question by your own. No need to take the help. If still you are unable to solve the homework questions, you can write down, you can message me that ma'am, this question is not clear to me. So what I will do, after completing the whole exercise, I will pick your doubts. So one session I will arrange for your doubts. Am I clear? So try to solve all homework part. Try it once, twice, thrice. If still unable to solve, then you can message me that ma'am, this homework question is not clear to me. And the general problem I will definitely solve in the after completing the 7th A exercise. Clear? So now solve it, children, and take care of yourself. Till then, revise it again.